Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post new videos. And as you probably saw by the title of this video, today's video I will be making a Natalia Trevino Amaro inspired zero waste pouch. Now I have been meaning to make this pouch for the longest time now, but I was so lazy to go through the process of cutting every single scrap with a scissor, so I waited until I bought a rotary cutter, and now I will be making that zero waste pouch. So this is the rotary cutter that I mentioned earlier. I bought this at my local fabric store. It was 90 rands, I think. Yeah, it was 90 rands. So I will be using this rotary cutter to shred all these pieces of fabric that I have so that they can be easier to fit through the pouch and sew on top of it. So here I have a circle cut out. I don't remember the exact measurements of this circle, but it's not too big. So I will use that circle to cut out 4 pieces of fabric, which will be used to enclose the scrap fabrics. So now I have all my circle pieces cut out. I have 4 of them, so now I will lay them with wrong sides facing, and I will stitch them on a 0.5 centimeter seam allowance and leave a gap so that I can turn it right sides out. And after turning it right side out, I will sew it on a 1 centimeter seam allowance to create the casing for the scrap fabrics. Now that I have the casing created on both my pieces, I will go ahead and feed the scraps inside both of these pieces. Then I will take it to the sewing machine and I will just freestyle it however I want. So both these pieces will be very different. Doing this was very hard. I don't know if it was because I'm using a domestic sewing machine or not, but I think it was because I fed in a lot of scraps inside. So if you consider making this pouch, I would advise you to use less scraps than I did to avoid having this much problems. And another thing, I'm using a stretch fabric, so some stitches kept skipping and I had to go back a few times and redo those stitches. So you need to consider the type of fabric you're using when making this pouch. So I finally got through both pieces of the pouch. It was a lot of work, but we did it. I am so glad. So I went ahead and made 2 small pieces of scraps to hold the chain, and I will sandwich them in between both pieces of the pouch, and I will stitch on the 1 centimeter stitch that made the casing for the scraps, and I will be done with my pouch. After stitching the pouch, I turned it inside out and finished some of the skipped stitches by hand, and this is how the pouch turned out. I absolutely love it. I'd say this try was a success, and the only problem that I had while making this pouch was the fabric that I used, and the fact that I used a lot of scraps, which made it difficult for me to top stitch the pouch. So I will definitely redo this pouch with a different fabric and use less scraps than I did, and I will make the straps for the chain shorter because these ones look too big. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you guys again on my next video.